Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How'd I do the second time around? Was it even better?
Yes, it was.
Let's just jump right into it. Your character, Mary, there's a speech issue with her. You nailed this role. But how did you develop? Did you practice? I'm really curious. When I was watching the film, like, how did she do that?
Yeah, Ewan and I talked about it, and I watched a lot of videos that I found of people who stutter, and I really only practiced a little bit by myself. I'm really, I don't know what it is about me, but until I absolutely have to do something, I can't do it, it's just, I don't know what that is, but that pressure of go time to perform or whatever, I need that, and until I have it, I'm no good. So I was and I know that about myself, and I've accepted that about myself, so I sort of have learned to trust that, if you do the work beforehand, then it will happen when you need it to. So hasn't failed me yet, but it was a challenge for sure, and a reason I wanted to do the film, because I knew it would push me to do something that I hadn't done before, and that isn't that easy.
What was it like to work with Ewan McGregor, who I absolutely just love? I just talked to him, huge fan of him, we all are.
I know.
But I can't imagine, working side by side. Had you all met before this film?
We had met only because of the film. We met before we started making the film, of course, but it was because we were both attached to make this movie for a long time and had never met. So we finally were like, we need to have lunch or something. So, yeah, I absolutely adore him, and I'm so happy that this movie has brought him into my life, and that we have this friendship, and that I got to be a part of his first time directing a feature. I think it's really, it's a special thing for him, and a really special thing for me too.
What were the initial meetings like, though? Because obviously your two characters are central to this story, and the chemistry has to be there, and it was there. But I want to know what it was the first couple of times when you guys actually met.
I think, we had lunch a couple of times, and then we made the film, and I think that when you see chemistry, I don't think that you have to work, there's natural chemistry is either there or it's not. If you have to work on it and bond, it's probably not gonna feel very natural. So I think we were just really lucky that we work in a very similar way. We have similar sense of humor. We just got along. We just really clicked.
You've had tremendous success acting at such a young age, even younger. We all know your story. What drew you into acting?
God, it was fun to me, I everything that I did, when I was younger, my mom had me in all different kinds of lessons, piano lessons, violin, swimming, soccer, gymnastics, ballet, all this stuff. And I never wanted to practice any of that stuff. That all felt like work, and I dreaded it. I dreaded having to do it. And the only thing that I wanted to do was play around my house. I wanted to pretend, make up situations and pretend. And so it's so funny because people always think that parents force their kids into acting, and my mom forced me into so many other things, and acting was the one thing that she didn't have to force me to do, because it was the one thing I enjoyed. I was she was making me do all these other sports and dance and all of that, and I hated it. And finally she let me live and do what I wanted to do, which happens to be this.